What's up, man? Hello. I feel good enough to stream with Mike, but if I start getting frustrated, I might mute it. So I appreciate everybody understanding. If it goes into a silent film stream again, I think I'll be okay, but I don't know. It's been difficult.
Still alive, are you? Is that all?
What do you want? My best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you. My best work, but it'll do. And?
Yeah, I might try that later. It's going a little bit better. That's why I'm not doing a 1920s silent film stream right now. If I start getting frustrated, I will turn the mic off. Just a warning. I don't think it will come to that. I think I'll be alright. So make sure I don't have another breakdown. This game is so much better with the mods. You know, I have a friend who, like, barely uses his PS5. I could have easily, like, borrowed it from him to play this, because, I mean, it only took me how long to beat this game? Skipping all the cutscenes, getting to the ending, it took, like, 25 hours. It only took a couple days. But, like, I knew that this game was going to be better with mods, so I decided to wait, and then definitely Don't regret my decision. I still have the whole equipment mod to try. I gotta finish all this first. scoring system in this game sucks. I don't really care about the score. This S ranks, you just have to play a very specific way, and I just don't care. I don't really care. How you doing? I only care about score when it's fun. A lot of action games have really shitty score systems. This one definitely does. Plus, I'm using mods anyway. Yeah, it's really stupid how they tie, your cloud saves behind paying for PS Plus. PS Plus is a rip-off. Especially now that they made it so you have to pay more to get, like, the free games that are actually worth playing. That's a scam, too. They give you the worst stuff for the base one. You gotta pay for a premium or whatever it's called to actually get stuff worth playing. And even then, you're only renting it. You don't actually own it. Actually, they stopped putting, like, indie games in PS Plus. That was, like, what I was more interested in. $200 a year for online is a scam. Well, they were a lot consumer friendly during the PS3 era because they were losing. And now they have no competition, so they became jerks overnight. PS3 had free online. You actually had control over your saves, meaning that you could put them on a USB drive. PS3 was better than 360 in that regard, for sure. But that went away when, they stopped having competition, so they don't have to be nice to their consumers anymore. There's no competition. That's why competition is a good thing, but Microsoft's just stopped trying, so... That's why they think they can get away with $800 PS5 Pro, which is like the price of a decent gaming computer. And like way more useful because you can use it for stuff that's not gaming. School, work, business. Not paying $800 for a console. To pay $800 for a console, I would rather upgrade my computer. Oh, there's no games on it. There's no games. Biggest thing is another Horizon remaster, which is like laughable. It's like the only thing they have. I'm playing one of their biggest exclusives right now, legally on my computer. Runs better with mods. Why would I buy a PS5? Only buy one if they had like a Basara 5 or something monumental like that. That would get me to buy a PS5, but that's also never going to happen, so I don't have to worry about that. They're never going to make another Basara anytime soon. It's worth buying for Origins. That game actually looks better than I thought it would be. Hope the PC port is not garbage. Copium. Actually give us a good PC port this time. Dynasty Warriors 9's PC port was horrible. Let's get it right this time, guys. It's because they are. There's no point in everybody getting a new design if you can't play as them. I'm just glad the game has hits done. I'm glad it's not another Arise. It really seemed like it was going to be, but apparently it's not. People have been doing combos on officers all weekend. So, I just want to finish this. I'm just gonna put the rings on. I want to finish this and maybe switch games. Let's get everything out of here. Save the style playthrough for when I get all the new gear. Not really caring right now. Clearly capable of doing it. It's just it takes like 90 minutes with no saving. Yeah, I don't want to go all the way to the end. Have some BS happen. Not today. I hate that I turned on this infinite mash buttons to do stuff automatically thing. It's really throwing me off. That's alright, that's my fault. Not the game's fault. I think it actually makes you invincible with the animation canceling on. Just go ahead and finish this off. A couple more floors. Ah, I hate that, man. He's freaking out because of the animation canceling. I don't think anybody using the ring would use the animation canceling, but yeah. Pretty much makes you invincible. I didn't want to do Zantetsuken. Yeah, I'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by.
Get him.
slow. the only Final Fantasy game I've played. I'm not a Final Fantasy fan at all. I just never liked the gameplay. I didn't even like Final Fantasy VII. I hated the graphics. So, I'm not really the person to ask. This is the only mainline Final Fantasy I've ever finished. The only other Final Fantasy game I finished was Stranger Paradise, which is a side game. I'm sure you're noticing a pattern here. Only like the action. I like the action Final Fantasies. I tried 7 Remake and I hated the combat. Also, I didn't grow up with the game, so that doesn't help things either. I don't really have any nostalgia for it. The combat was not my style. There we go, GG's. Let's go ahead and install the equipment mod and check that out. I'll get the rest of the cleanup stuff later. I'm gonna make a separate save file. I think you get like 50 slots or something, so I'm gonna make the save. The Lightning Returns is supposed to be like a legit good action game, but it came after 2 other games that people didn't like, so a lot of people didn't play it. I have that game. I might actually play that one next. Well, that's mostly everything. All that's left is side quest hell, and I'm definitely not doing that today. That's not going to help my mood. So let's go ahead and install the mod and try New Game Plus. Really quick. FF13 was mostly just complaining because it was linear. Like, FF10 was not linear. FF10 is also linear. Not as much as 13, it's still linear. I remember, people were complaining that there was no towns and stuff. You know, Final Fantasy fans don't seem to realize that they don't, like, keep doing the same thing a lot. I don't know why it's so hard for them to understand that it's the complete opposite of Tales, where, you know, Tales was iterating on the same battle system for like over 20 years. But Final Fantasy never really did that, you know? They just kind of, they changed things up, which is why it's been around for like 35 years. If they kept the same battle system and gameplay, it probably wouldn't have lasted that long. It was the same thing. There was a lot of that when FF16 came out as well, as people wanting it to be turn-based. It's like, well, you know, they haven't done a pure turn-based game since FF10, so it's nothing new for one. And also, they don't really stay complacent. They keep changing things, so I don't know. It's weird to, like, not notice that there hasn't been a mainline turn-based Final Fantasy for over 20 years, and then when 16 got announced to be like more of a character action game, and people were just saying, why is it turn-based? And then they don't really even think about the business standpoint of it either, which is you can't make a game with the budget of FF16 and have it be turn-based and have it make money, because gaming has grown a lot since FF7 and FF10 even. The average gamer, that's younger than us is not interested in turn-based at all, unless there's somebody who plays Honkai Star Rail, in which case I can understand why they want it. But Honkai Star Rail has higher production values than a turn-based Final Fantasy ever will again. So, I don't know, it just bugs me. They're asking for something that hasn't been a thing for like 20 years. And I'm not saying that because I don't care for turn-based, I'm saying it because it's the truth. If they want, the same thing iterated on for a long time, then they should play Tales, honestly. Because Tales has exactly what they want, which is, the same thing improved upon for many, many, many years. Final Fantasy stopped doing that after 6. After 6, they did the active time battle, and they used that in Chrono Trigger. And then they went towards, they went back to pure turn-based with 10, and then they did an MMO. They did an online MMO, and then they did an offline MMO, and then they did the 13 series. And then they did another MMO, which bombed. And then they did that MMO again to not screw it up. And then they did open world, not very good melee combat, and then they did this game. So
how do they expect us to kill?
I don't think the mod worked. I don't think the mod worked. None of the stuff is in here. What the hell? That's not good. Yeah, I have all the stuff in here, but it's not posting the bonuses.
Something that can do this.
They don't. Only the girl holding its leash.
All the old trails are gone. It'll be hell finding a way out.
Do you think a retreating army and their dominance will fare any better?
By the flames.
Did you hear that?
Down there.
I'll see you later.
Avis! Care to kill some Iron Blood?
Gladly.
Wyvern, you focus on the target.
Understood.
their blood on my hands.
Not this time.
Last.
What is wrong with you, Wyvern?
Dominant. I know her.
Know her? Look around you! Do you think any of these animals care? I need you here!
Now that that's done.
I won't ask you again, Wyvern. Take her head so we can be done with this.
Who else is like desensitized to
I can't. I won't.
photorealistic graphics, but still can't get used to game
Betray
characters
the Holy
like
Empire?
actually having proper lip sync?
Trey.
Have you looked at them
recall ever
talk?
pledging allegiance to your
The lip
empire.
syncing is
My
like actually
service may have
real.
been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty. I just fight to survive.
I can't get used to that.
You think I don't?
Cause that was always like the thing that you never got in video games. Like once you got the PS2, like
So if you won't
people actually look like people for the most part. At least like the games with the higher end graphics.
I'm not
But then like lip syncing was always a joke. Kingdom Hearts is a good example. They had like pixel mouth, their mouths just kind of moved up and down. Like, it's insane how much work they put into something that doesn't really matter, like the lip sync.
for nothing. No one. And I will not fall by your hand.
Too slow.
By a traitor's blade.
Yeah, they really pushed for good English voice acting. I think they even encouraged people to play on English, which is a pretty commendable thing to do because most weebs don't want to play games in English. I like English dubs.
You reckon he's a soldier?
When they're good. When they're good, they're good. Yeah, I don't think the mod is working. I'm not seeing any of the bonuses here. I have no idea why. So... I'm not going to play that right now. The mod is not working. I'll have to post in their Discord. Let me do that right now. I'm not going to play again without the mod. Alright, let's switch games. I was really having fun with that, but if the mod doesn't work, I'm not going to play it right now. That's fine. I posted in their Discord, so hopefully we'll get an answer. I don't know why the mod is not working. That mod adds a lot, so I don't want to play without it. Let's switch games. Play something else. No, it's probably conflict with the other mods I have, so I gave the modder the other mods I have on, and maybe they can fix it or something. It's probably a conflict. Let's try for a run of this. I already got a clear this today, but I feel like doing another. And then we'll play some Ghostlore. Ghostlore will be after this. One run of this.
Appears you all have a desire to die today.
See you later. This is a pretty shit start. I'll take this one. I still have some cleanup to do on the FF16 file anyway, so that's why I made multiple saves. Maybe I'll just do cleanup on it until
Really? That was showing
I figure out why the mod is not working.
me your best.
Which basically means I have to wait for the guy to fix it. That's pretty much what that means. I think I might reset this run. I'm gonna give it until the first boss, the general. If I don't get something good by the general, I'm gonna reset. This is kind of a crap start. I don't really care about the other difficulties currently, because it's just a generic video game hard mode. This stuff just has more stats. The only thing you get for it is more meta currency, but I already maxed out, so I don't really care about that either. Yeah, hopefully they'll make the hard mode more interesting. They definitely need to take a hint from Hades and 30XX and Entropy Effect, where the hard mode actually gives you something. I don't really want to just do the same thing for longer, especially in games like this where the amount of damage you do is going to be different every time. Some people are like, oh, I cleared difficulty 5. I'm like, well, you don't get anything for it. Let's just give stuff more health, which is boring. I never care about that personally. It's the lamest thing. I guess I'll just go poison. That's probably the best thing to do currently. Either that or get rid of the Momo. I'm gonna get rid of the Momo. Alright, let's try to make this work. This run is already kind of on thin ice though. I don't really have anything that great. This game is really good for early access, but the meta progression is really boring and it's really easy to max out. It only takes a couple hours. So the only thing they give you for the hard mode is more meta currency, but there's no use for it right now. So I don't know why I would really bother with that personally. It's not going to give me anything. I'm sure they'll iron out the end game later. Right now it's kind of pointless. You can definitely kill stuff really easily on the hardest difficulty, but it just means you're gonna be at the mercy of RNG more. Probably get a few more runs on this and check out some of the patches and then play something else. Actually, Blizzard of Legend 2 is in like 2.5 days, so I'll play that while this gets updated. Definitely like this more than Hades 2. Like, yes, this game is a clone, but the things that are unique about it are really cool. Chance to get some stuff here. Take that. Hopefully Wizard of Legend 3 is good. It's been a pretty good year for roguelikes. Wizard of Legend 2's got big shoes to fill, especially because it's made by different people. I hope that game's not gonna drop the ball. I'm very skeptical, but I'll try it. Everybody hates the game already. I'm like, I'm willing to give it a chance. And they are going early access this time, so they don't want to bomb or flop. We'll fix the problems. At least I would hope so. Or it could be like the Night Slashers remake, where they don't listen to any of the feedback from the demo and then wonder why the game is getting completely blasted by everybody that cares about beat-em-ups. That game is a complete disaster. Let's make a demo and then ask for feedback and then not listen to any of it. What a great idea if you're trying to sell something. That game looks horrible. Really bad. I'm definitely not playing that one. A lot of bad beat-em-ups this month. I was hoping Rushing Beat was going to be sooner, but they're saying 2025. So, who knows what that means.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm going to take this.
Take care now.
This run needs help.
Is safe for now.
Personally, I think the graphics are fine. Yeah, it would be nice if they were pixel art, but it's clearly a very low-budget game. Like the Karate Kid game actually has pretty good pixel art. It's actually like above average pixel art. It's just the rest of the game that's not great. Well, those people aren't real beat-em-up fans anyway. You gotta take what we can get. We're getting a lot of beat-em-ups now, but just this month alone we've had 3 shitty ones. I don't need FF16 God of War Ragnarok graphics if, you know, it's actually competent to play. And pick your poison. Pick your poison as far as I'm concerned.
Can't wait. I knew it.
Like, yeah, it's not the best graphics, but the gameplay looks actually unique and competent. Matters more that it's competent than it's unique. Karate Kid gameplay is all over the place. Night Slasher's remake is a disaster and feels like a fan game instead of something made by a professional game developer. G.I. Joe is jank. G.I. Joe is jank and uninteresting. So, I don't know, it doesn't bother me. We need an actual good beat-em-up to come out. Because the last ones this month have been like really bad. Nice to have something worth playing again. These choices are terrible. I'll take that. And that. Never mind. Turned it around. G.I. Joe looks horrible. That's kind of the same thing, too. Like, they had the demo for that, and everybody told them it sucked. It seems like they may have changed some things, but not enough, clearly. I feel like I'm just living through my childhood again. All the Final Fight clones. How most of them are terrible. I'm just living through that again. It's like I never grew up. Same thing is happening when I was a kid. Even when you were a kid, you could tell those games are worse than Final Fight. Didn't have to be a professional game reviewer. Like, yeah, this sucks compared to Final Fight. Pretty much. I had the really shitty Alien vs. Predator beat 'em up as a kid. And I only wanted it because I thought it was I probably thought it was the arcade one. The arcade one is like a legendary beat 'em up, of course. But like the Super Nintendo one is made by a different company and is much, much worse. I could tell as a kid. I'm just going through that again. And 30 years have passed and it's same thing in a different time period. Streets of Rage 4 and Shredder's Revenge did good, so now everybody wants to make beat-em-ups, but most of them are terrible. They're not at all worth playing.
What do you...
A game.
What's up? How? You're an interesting youngin'. I'll give you that.
I hope the Power Rangers game is good, but I've already lost most interest because it seems like they copied the worst thing about Shredder's Revenge is the characters being identical, which is what really killed replay value for that game for me. I like my characters actually being different, not clones. I get enough clones in Muso games. I don't know. It's possible that person was wrong. I hate this auto-scroller. I think this run is cooked because I went in here.
Simple one. These plants are obviously gone.
Alright, made it here. Gonna need to buy some heals, so I gotta be careful with my shopping here. Come on, give me a purple. These offerings are terrible, game. Come on, man. Give me something good. Take that. Terrible offerings. Oh, 99 Vidas is terrible. Yeah, that game is awful. Yeah, I'm gonna switch this.
The smell of these flowers.
Mother Russia Bleeds was just style over substance. Gore porn, but like not really great gameplay. Other thing about Mother Russia Bleeds is that like beat 'em ups are violent by nature, but they're usually not gory, so they're okay to play with kids. But like by making it so gory, it made it so you couldn't play it with your kids or even anybody who's an adult that's squeamish and doesn't like gore. That definitely held it back too, undeniably. Castle Crashers had like immature humor and stuff, but nothing that is much worse than like what's on like Nickelodeon. It wasn't bad. You could play that with your kids. Mother Russia Bleeds, no way. The game was very not for kids. That really limited their demographic a lot. I think they probably regret making it like that. Could have still made it gritty, but get rid of the gore and all the drug references and stuff, and maybe more people would have played it, but they didn't do that. That game is only for adults, and I think adults know that there's better games to play than that. One of the reasons why Shredder's Revenge is so popular, because it's based on, you know, the 80s Turtles, which was already pretty much a sanitized version of the comics, because the comics weren't like that. The comics were way more mature. But they turned it into a kid's show because they know that it made money. Which of course it did. Turtles was big for me in the 80s. That was one of my favorite shows. Turtles totally wouldn't have made it if they didn't kidify it. Some people don't like that. It's like, well, they've done plenty of mature stuff with Turtles, just not in the shows. The shows pretty much cap out at like tweens, you know, like 7 to 12. Turtles wouldn't have been anywhere near as popular without the cartoon. That's the only reason it was successful.
Toys with my mind. Once love. Now will your demise in a flood of crimson. I take it. Oh.
Ooh, that's very good. More poison damage. This is a poison run, so that's a no-brainer. Let's try to find something else decent. And bad gotcha pulls here. Let's see, do I have any bleeding right now? Bleeding stack limit. Yeah, that's just raw damage up. Right, I'm gonna save the rest. Unless she's got a good deal in here. I'll take the damage modifier. 8% crit chance as well is pretty good. What's my character sheet at? A 31% crit.
Journey, hun.
There's something quite sinister.
It's like, how many poison stacks? It's like 30 something. That's an insane amount. Like almost every poison item. Let's try to find something else decent just to make sure this run clears. I'll take that. Not gonna give me any more damage items, are you? Take the shield. Alright, let's go. See what happens. Get the first clear on stream, because every time I clear this game, it's when I'm not recording. I cleared on Steam Deck earlier. I need a clear on tape. And see how much damage he takes. Hopefully a lot.
Illusion brings power! So much power!
Holy crap! Wow, deleted. That felt good. What do we got here? More light attack damage? Yes, please. Alright, this run's in the bag. Get more meta currency I can't use. I hope they're going to expand the stuff that you can do with them, because I'm just going to have thousands of them by the time they do a major update, if I keep playing. Alright.
Your end is cursed. All must remain as written. Why?
GG's. Deleted. Oh, more stuff I can't use. Game clear.
I feel joy. So free. It's like a dream.
He used this farce to make his amends. Let us see what he has in mind.
That was a no-miss run, too. I didn't use any revives. Yeah, that was a roller coaster run. It had a really crap start, but I managed to make the right decisions, and it just kind of snowballed into doing insane damage. There's nothing left to really do in this game. I think I pretty much cleared early access. Like I said, the difficulties are just generic video game hard mode, so just more stats. I don't really care for that. Especially because the only reward is these foxblood things. I'm already maxed out the talent tree, so that's not even much of a motivation. Yeah, they definitely need to spice up the other difficulties, make them actually worth doing. It really only takes a couple clears and then a couple failed runs, and you can just max this out. It takes like only 10 hours, so I don't know. Getting 10% of more of these currencies that I can't even use because everything is maxed doesn't really encourage me to keep playing the game. It's the opposite, actually. Like, yeah, I think I'm, outside of just playing for fun, I think I'm done with Realm of Ink until they do a major update. Alright, I think I'll switch to what's it called? Ghostlore. Yeah, that's what I don't like about that game is it's either you steamroll the boss or it takes forever. There's like no middle ground in that game at all. You either do chip damage or you melt them in seconds. It's very weird balancing. It's like either the boss goes down before you can breathe or uh, you sit there doing like pixels of damage. The other thing about that game too is you can't really chain the dashes together like Hades 1, so sometimes it doesn't feel like you can really clear attacks. It's definitely a great game though. I mean, especially for early access. I think it's better than Hades 2 if you're not looking for a story. The story in Realm of Ink is non-existent. Uh, but gameplay-wise, I think it's actually pretty solid. Alright. Yeah, that's how that game goes. You either kill stuff in seconds or it takes forever and you know you're not having fun. That's why I don't really care for the other difficulties, because that's just going to be more of a problem. Like, yeah, your character can snowball enough that even with bloated stats, you can still kill them quick, but I don't know. That's just not interesting to me. You need to give me, like, a real reason. I'm sure they'll improve upon that later. That's usually the last thing that action roguelikes get, is, like, a meaningful endgame loop. It's usually the last thing that gets added. Before that, it's pretty much... You know, if you like playing the game, you can keep playing it, but it doesn't give you much. It's nice to get a clear on stream, though. I hadn't gotten a clear on stream yet. This game got really hard. This is definitely really hard to get through the campaign. It's the polar opposite of Diablo 4. Diablo 4 is steamroll through the campaign. This is like legit hard. And then when you get to the end game, it's when you can really mess around with your build. So it's not like most action RPGs where the leveling is the easy part. They make you work for your levels in this. I'm just getting one shot. I'm actually getting kind of annoyed with it, actually. I really don't know what I can do. It's starting to get annoying because of all the loading. Make him do like a little bit less damage. 18% avoidance. That's a pretty fat upgrade. That's a really good piece. Well, that should help quite a bit. Is there a character sheet in this game? 83% avoidance. Yeah, that'll probably help a little bit. This game is legit. The problem with this game is it's the polar opposite of the modern video game that handholds you through everything. You get like no handholding in this game at all, so it can definitely be difficult to get into. I don't think they're really going for a mainstream audience with this. They're looking for like old school Diablo 2 players. I don't think they're really looking for newbies. Let me see. Maybe I can re-roll this into something that I can actually use, because that's got good stuff on it. Let's see here. Yeah, let's try that. Where's the guy that does that? It's not this guy. Let's see, this is take it out. I always forget that part. There we go. Alright, can I fit this in here somewhere? Oh, right there. Okay. Crit chance, crit damage. There we go. See if I can squeeze another one in there, and that'll probably help not taking so long to kill stuff. It's not that they take long to kill, it's mostly just that they're way stronger than I am. Let's see, how many spaces do I have here? 7 spaces. It's gonna be a while, I think, until I can use any of these. Let me go into the storage. There might be a crap one in there that I can use. End game's getting... it's not even end game, it's like mid game. It's getting rough. Nope. Just need to just kill stuff before they kill me. That's the point I'm at right now. I can't use any of these compound glyphs because I don't have enough space. They don't fit. Alright, so let's just put these on. Should help. There. We'll roll with that for now. Alright, let's go in and get one-shot some more. Might have to just ask for a build, since I'm playing this blind. I didn't really look at anything before I bought this. It's like, this looked cool. I just kind of bought it. It was only 12 bucks. I think I've gotten my $12 worth already. If I don't stick with it, I won't really care. It's not a full $60 game like FF16, or I was kind of on the fence. This game was cheaper than my dinner tonight, so... It's definitely a little bit aggravating with how quickly you die, but I think if I stick with it, this will be a nice filler game to play between other stuffs, which is kind of what I need right now. I'll give this a chance. I'm only, well, like 4 hours in. Probably start snowballing soon and get easier. But yeah, this campaign is not for the faint of heart. You get killed pretty quick. Not smooth sailing like Diablo 4. That game was totally turn your brain off. Just a bad thing. I don't want to sound like that's a bad thing, but this is really different from that. I actually kind of like that it's a challenge. I do think you take too much damage, but I've gotten tired of renewal DFO where campaigns in these games is always just like pointless. At least doing the campaign like means something. That's why I hopped off DFO. I started playing DFO a lot less when the campaign became just one-shot everything. Like, that's the fun part of the game, where you're playing a beat-em-up. You don't have to do raids. It's like the actual fun of the game. You have to deal with raids and stuff. The game is a lot less fun. Oh, by the way, I think this game is on Game Pass, so if you're enjoying me playing this, you want to try it. It's on sale right now for $12, but if you've got Game Pass, I believe it's on there. I don't know if they took it off. I'm like, man, this is like the it's like the only reason I would have subscribed to Game Pass. Last time I had Game Pass was for Hi-Fi Rush, but then like I saw that the game was good and I just bought it on Steam. That's all Game Pass is good for, pretty much. Trying out games. It's a crap place to play games because a lot of the mods don't work. Cheat engine tables at least don't work. Let's see here. This chess piece is not great, but I think it's better than what I have. Yeah. What about shoes? Alright. Oh, that one is... This one is junk. That almost fits, too. But it's junk. I wish you could just, like, rotate them around. Maybe you can, like, do that later. But yeah, that would help quite a bit. Being able to rotate it. Alright. Probably close to the end of this level, so I think I'm just gonna tough it out. Need to get a little bit farther, I think. I'll probably get some good, like, quest drop. Alright. Well, Overkill is never coming out. Overkill is, Duke Nukem Forever level of shovelware. Not shovelware, but vaporware. don't think that game is ever coming out. It's like Wukong. Like Wukong is only popular because it actually came out. All the other Chinese AAA games are like have been vaporware for years. I've been waiting for Lost Soul Aside since like 2016. It's still not out. Every time they show it, it looks more and more done, but then there's still like no release date in sight. Overkill. I'll be interested in that game when it actually has a release date, or it's at least playable by the public. I'm not talking a demo either. A demo at a convention. I mean like an actual test for it. I really don't care about it until then. Complete vaporware. Wish they would stop announcing stuff so soon. I'm even skeptical the Kazan game is going to come out. They're probably going to delay that until 2026. like immediately before it's going to release. Oh, sorry. You couldn't meet our expectations, so the game's not coming out for another year. Yeah, cool. Wish you'd figure that out before you announced it. Now I care even less. Since when was it not like a straight up sequel? Isn't it like a sequel? I thought it was a full-blown sequel. You know, the same game but in 3D and more modernized. This DFO is ancient. One of the oldest, still active online games that you can play that actually has players. Maybe not our version, but Korea, China, those versions. What? Am I like glitched or what? What does it want me to do? What gate? I can't go anywhere. What? Oh. Okay, that wasn't really clear. A little weird. Now the town is much bigger and there's gonna be a bunch of monsters in it, huh? Yep. I'm getting really trolled on these glyphs. It's not giving me the right shapes. I don't think I have any. I don't think I have a single one that can fit. But this one is junk because it's built around stuff I'm not using. Yeah. Crap luck. Doesn't really matter, you replace stuff so quick. Pair of gauntlets. How much of a fat upgrade is that? Oh, that's huge. 96 to 181. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that into a legendary. Let's try to get through this without that though. two-shot. It's the opposite of modern DFO. You get two-shot. Not the enemies. Not until you get stronger, anyway. I haven't really had a lot of luck with the glyphs. It's been giving me crap ones like non-stop. Doesn't give me any compound glyphs I can actually use. Or they're the wrong type. Don't tell me he's out of space already. I don't want to have to go back to town. Alright, are any of these ones I can actually use, or is it more junk? I'm getting tired of being one-shot, I gotta be honest. The corpse runs are really boring. What am I doing wrong? This game could use a little bit of guidance with, like, recommended builds or something. How are you supposed to play this game hardcore? They have permadeath in this game. How are you supposed to do that? They just walk near you and you're dead every single time. Actually getting a little bit annoyed. I actually do wish this was a little bit more relaxing. Instead of getting one-shot by everything constantly. It's getting old. I need a build guide for this or something. I'm fine with them doing a lot of damage. I'm not fine with getting one-shot every 5 seconds. I can't even kill this guy. I just get killed instantly by nothing. I want the campaign to be over. It's been like this the whole time, just getting killed instantly by, like, nothing. It's just like walks near me and doesn't move and I'm dead. I don't know how the hell you're supposed to play this permadeath. It seems impossible. Or like the polar opposite of fun. Yes, these guys will one-shot me too, yes. I'm gonna have to stop playing this, I'm getting annoyed. Can I have, like, some kind of, you know, power fantasy at some point, or am I always just gonna get one-shot? Things I can't even see. Alright, things are dying, I think. Nice! It's like they don't even move. They just, like, vibrate and you die. It's actually getting really frustrating. I'm kind of not really having a lot of fun right now. Corpse runs in this game are killer. The maps are way too big to get one shot that much. Enemy damage is going to be this cracked. The map should be smaller. And I have to run back again. Because my guy can't take more than like 2 hits. Come on, can I kill something? What the hell, man? Like, either have big maps and let me actually take hits, or have small maps and make me made of paper. One or the other, not both. Most aggravating thing about this game is getting killed by nothing and then spending like a minute walking back to where you were. I don't know what I got killed by. Just killed by nothing. He just keels over because he feels like it. How much longer is this map gonna be? This map is so crushingly annoying. I don't feel like I can consistently kill anything. It's instantly dead. Why don't you go do it, jackass? You suck. Give me something that makes me not die from being tapped on the shoulder. I don't know, this isn't the fun kind of challenging. It's pretty much just... they look at you and you die, they vibrate. Your sprite moves 1 pixel and you're dead. I level up and then immediately die. Alright. Starting to test my patience. I'm just gonna save and play this later. I'm getting really frustrated. Let me take some photos of my build. Maybe some people can help me. I'm not having fun right now. Alright, I'm done for now, folks. I'll play more later. I'm gonna take a break, hydrate. I'm starting to get really frustrated, so I need to stop. Especially after my breakdown yesterday. So, I'll probably come back in a bit. I'm gonna post in their Discord and try to find some help, because the game is... the fun has completely evaporated. I just get one-shot by everything, and then it's... like a minute to walk back, and then I just die again. Yeah, I want to keep playing that game, but it's clear I'm going to need some guidance. So it's actually starting to get frustrated, and I can't have that today. My mental health is already in the toilet. So maybe somebody can help me, and I can figure out what to do, because... I can understand not wanting it to be Diablo 4 and every other active isometric ARPG where you just kind of turn your brain off and there's no challenge, but getting one shot on those giant maps is not fun either. I hope it'll be tipped a little bit more in my favor at some point, because it is a fun game. There's a lot of stuff you can do with your builds, but the campaign is just like unfairly hard. I don't really feel like testing my low frustration threshold, so if I come back, it'll probably be if I can get the iconic equipment mod to work for FF16. Like, I can't figure out why that's not working. So, Other than that, maybe I'll find something else to play. I'll play some God of War or something. That's relatively relaxing. But yeah, I'll be back later.